asked that find out this element in the matrices. So we have a method for it. For example, write 1 2 oh I'm sorry, we can't put the comma in the matrices. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So first row, which is like this, and second column, 3 is a common intersection point, which means they are asking about 3. This is the element, 3 element, right? For example, we can have a different examples as well. For example, we can have one more matrices. 1 2 3 4 5 4 5 6. So for example, they have ordered, which means second row and second column. This is 6 element. So this basically means how to find out. This is a basic introduction. Now talking about the types, first of all, I'm going to talk about row matrix. Okay, row matrix is a matrix which has only one row despite several columns. For example, we can have an example as well. For example, this 1 2 and 3. How many rows does it have? It has 1 row and 3 column. So 1 row, 3 column. We can write like this: 1 row and 3 column. Okay, so talking about column matrix, it's the opposite of row matrix, column matrix. It has one column despite several rows. Column despite several rows. For example, we can have an example as well: 1 and 2. How many rows does it have? 2 rows and 1 column. 2 rows, 1 column. So the 1 column and 2 rows. Now I would like to talk about null matrix, null, void, or 0. Null matrix, it has only 0 element inside the matrices. It has only 0 element. It has a 0 element inside matrices. Inside the matrices. As for instance, like this 0 0 0 0 0 0. So this is a null matrix. Now I'd like to talk about the rectangular matrix. It's as simple like where the number of rows is not equal to number of column. That is known as a rectangular matrix. For example, 1 3 6 4 5 8. 3 rows, 2 column. 3 rows, 2 column. The order is not same. Hence, it's a rectangular matrix. Talking about the square matrix, it's a matrix whose rows and columns are equal. Rows and columns are equal, known as a square matrix. As for instance, for example, 1 2 3 4 5 6. 2 rows, we can have 7 8. I'm sorry, we can put comma here. 3 rows, 3 column, right? So this is square matrix. Now the diagonal matrix is a past type of square matrix. Diagonal matrix is a matrix whose all elements are 0 except the diagonal one. For example, 1 2 3 0 0 0 and 0. Right, so diagonal, I'm sorry, we can't write it here. So the diagonal elements are non-zero, else all the, for example, I can make it again. It's a bit less messy. Diagonal elements are non-zero except all the elements are 0. We can take, the common is that we take from top to bottom right. From top to bottom right. Right. Or we can say that 0 is a non-principal diagonal element. Non-principal diagonal element. So till now I have only discussed about what is matrices. Like it's written at here, matrices are arrangement of number in rows and column. This is rows and this is columns.